One small act that saved a village. It was 1971, when a young woman named Rachel Carson Robeson moved to a small village in Kenya. She was a Peace Corps volunteer and an agricultural expert. The village was called Kayab, and it was home to around 1,000 people. Their main source of income was farming, but their crops were constantly failing due to a lack of water. Year after year, the crops failed and the people grew weaker and weaker. Many of them started to believe that their only hope was to leave the village and move to the big city where at least there was work to be done. When Rachel learned about this, she knew she had to do something. She had just graduated from university, and all she had was her knowledge and some books on farming. But she was determined to help the villagers. So she started to do the one thing she knew would make the biggest difference. She taught the villagers how to build a simple irrigation system. It would bring water from a nearby river to their fields. This way, even if it didn't rain for months, they could still grow food. The villagers worked hard to build the irrigation system. They followed Rachel's instructions and built it exactly how she showed them. And when it was finished, they were so proud of what they had accomplished. The first time they used the irrigation system, they grew corn. They planted seeds, then turned on the water. Every day they watched as the corn grew taller and taller. And when it was time to harvest, they were so happy. They had more food than they knew what to do with. As the years went by, Rachel continued to help the villagers grow more and more food. She taught them how to rotate their crops so the soil would stay healthy. She also taught them how to use compost to make their plants even stronger. Because of Rachel's help, the village went from being on the brink of starvation to having enough food to sell in the marketplace. As the people of the village became healthier and wealthier, they started to build more houses and even a school. Soon, the village wasn't just surviving, it was thriving. After seeing what she had accomplished, Rachel decided to stay in Kenya. She continued to help other villages improve their farms and lives. And to this day, she is known as the woman who saved a village. That's all for today. See you next time.